Kevin, after looking at the film last week,
Mhm.
what do you think of just the game as a whole?
Yeah, we didn't play too good enough game, honestly. I mean, we had some good things, but we also had some bad things. We had a lot of penalties, we had turnovers and things like that. So I think as much as we can fix up on that little stuff heading to this week right here, I think we'll be fine and capable of winning again.
What stands out about TCU on film?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot from what I've seen previous years. A hard physical team. They all swarm to the ball. They got really good players. So, the things for us is can we execute what we do, and can we just get after those guys? 'Cause they got a really good team. So we just gotta come out with our hardest and win again.
College football nowadays, teams look different, very different year to year. Is
Right.
that something where you can take some things away from last year
Hmm.
and try and bring them into this year's game? Or is it
Yeah.
just a completely different team?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we try to bring some things from last year, like the brotherhood we had last year. We try to bring this over to this year. The energy we had last year, we're trying to bring it up to this team right here. So I think just bringing the little things over from last year, that was a really good team, and try to emphasize it to this team. I think that's the main focus on what we're doing right now, and I think it's coming along pretty well.
You guys have played some big games against TCU over the years.
Right.
What can you kind of tell me about that rivalry
Mhm.
and what does it mean to be a part of it?
Yeah, honestly, when I first came here, I knew nothing about it. But as soon as that week came up, in my freshman year, I heard a lot about it. It was a really business serious week and all of that. So it's a really big rivalry that's been going on for years, and we're just you know trying to go out there and win a regular ball game, and that's really it for us.
Is it kind of frustrating that at this moment where you guys are starting to win that game so consistently that now they don't want to play it anymore?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know, I don't know where that came about, but we won last year, and all of a sudden, this might be our last game, Plana.
Does that how do you not let that be something that kind of consumes you or the team
Hmm.
while you're preparing and or playing the game and just trying to treat it as we've got to focus on our task at hand?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a normal football game. Honestly, week to week, we try to go in and give our all and win a football game. I think that's the same thing we're gonna do this week. Just give it our all and go out there and win. I mean, also we don't want to lose the last game, so let's go out there, put our butts off, and get it up.
Is it fun that now all Corey's on the other sideline?
Yeah, it is. Been talking some mess to him a little bit, and we've been chatting back and forth about how this game gonna go. So yeah, I'm really excited to go play those guys and my uncle.
Does he have the scouting report on you? He's got some stuff that he doesn't know.
I don't know. He haven't said nothing, so like I don't know what they got cooking up over there, but she'll be a good one.
You're getting RJ back involved with that
Mhm.
touchdown. I mean, what would that mean to just have know that kind of build a little bit more of that confidence with him?
Yeah, it means a lot, honestly. Just going out there, getting the ball in his hands, letting him make plays, letting him make the crazy catches he makes. So I think it feels really good just to get him back involved in the game. A lot of joy came out when he scored that touchdown. It was a big one. So I'm excited for him and his welcome back touchdown.
TJ and what he's brought to the table.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him? Like, did you see it pretty early in fall camp where he's going to be able to be this type of runner for you guys?
Yeah, he's definitely a dude. Going on in fall count, he made a lot of plays, but just seeing what he can do in the game, when people actually have to tackle him and all of that, how physical he is, how big he is, how strong he is, and how fast he is, it just emphasizes the way on the field and how he's helping us out a lot. All the touches he has and he makes them count. So.
Seems like the first three games, Brett kind of mentioned it, but there's good, there's bad, there's
Mhm.
kind of what's going on
Right.
at times.
Yeah.
How do you guys kind of just get to that point where the consistent
Mhm.
good play comes out? And
Right.
what are you guys talking about in the locker room to try and figure that out?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's football. Mistakes are going to be made. It's going to be ups and downs and all of that. But the thing we just keep harshing is keep going, keep being consistent, keep doing your job at practice. Things will fall along. If we keep practicing hard like we're doing right now, everything will fall in place and we'll be way more consistent in games. So that's all we're harshing right now. Just to younger guys, older guys, just everybody, just be consistent at practice, and it will all come along in the game.
A couple of guys were banged up on the offensive line.
Right.
Yeah, in the Missouri State game. Do you feel like the depth at offensive line was on display though? A couple guys go down, some other guys fill their roles.
Yeah, definitely. Those guys are dogs. They come each and out of practice. They're hard at practice, but they're still going. No matter what, it can be ankle, shoulder, all of that. Them guys are still going. So, it's no doubt in my mind those guys are going to rotate and fill the pieces, correctly. So